very slippery day out there. I kind of feel like we're going some places now. Did you email me yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Who emailed me?
I emailed
Carla?
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I email you back?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
You said,
This is what this is.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You look like you Muslim today.
I just didn't feel like doing my hair.
Oh, okay. One of those bad hair days today, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about what's going on. Hurley Goodall gave me a call the other morning, and what I'm trying to do is to work out. I told him at his own leisure. I told him that you guys would contact him, but I didn't have no confirmation from either one of you concerning that.
Yeah, Carla talked to him, and
I
we're going to
forgot
meet
to
with him
call you.
tonight.
Did you need to introduce? You don't need to do that.
Well,
right?
not with him,
Okay.
but it's not with him. He's my uncle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't go on through marriage. Oh, we're on the recording now, huh? Telling everybody, right? Well, but anyway, I think we handle it pretty. I think we handle it pretty well. You know, I know where I stand, and he knows where I stand with these matters. I think what we need to do is to find out what's best. Now, I felt that it was best to meet over at the place on Monday nights. So, but I gave you that option. But he's willing and he's ready. He and his wife both. The two of them are ready and waiting and available.
We got him at 7 o'clock today.
7 o'clock, y'all, this morning?
Tonight.
Oh, 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all going to interview them? Okay, good. That's a solid, very credible references right there. So he can give you the real juicy stuff. If you can pull some out of her, too.
Yeah. We've heard that she does not say anything.
Yeah, you can, but you got to pull it out of her. You know.
Is she from Muncie originally?
Well, she moved in from Muncie. And they got a lovely courtship in terms of she came to play during the summer, and like she was visiting, I think it was an aunt or somebody, and he started liking her. And then when she came back, and they started going to school, and next thing you know, he done fell in love, and they done got married, and you know, he off to the military, and she's off to college, and it's just a great love affair from the two of them. I had an opportunity to interview them when I was looking for couples who had been married over 50 years, and they tend to be one of those couples who met that criteria. So a great love story between the two of them. Yeah. So you can get that out. Say, well, how did you guys meet? And then say, you know, and let her tell the journey. You know, because we kind of I kind of like not one-sided, but we need a balance there. She got her own journey as well. Not like his. His came through a whole lot of being that he was playing on the football or basketball team. I think it was football. That when they go to places, even here in Indiana, the white student athletes got to sleep in the hotel. The black ones couldn't sleep in the hotels. They had to go and call ahead of time and find places for the black student athlete to sleep in homes of some of the people. And so we're gonna come a long ways, but he can take you down that journey of education through that road. So I mean, that was just some of the things. Okay, but I must admit, I do like that look, Miss Bad Hair Day. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thought maybe you done met up with what's his name? Maladin. No, I was just kidding.
None of that.
Well, what's on your agenda for today?
We wanted to talk over the stuff that we've done this week and then prepare for the next coming week. Last Wednesday night, I had an interview with Dolores' husband's aunt, Mrs. Stigler, and we talked a lot about her own education. She moved back and forth between Muncie and Mississippi, and her children's education, and then she worked at Head Start for 9 years. So we talked for about 2 hours. It was a really good conversation. She was really neat to talk to, and unfortunately Carla had to work that night, but I've got the tape logs all done so she can listen to the tapes or just read the summary of what all went on. And then Friday we went to Wilson Middle School and interviewed Mrs. Williams, who's a health and PE teacher, for a little bit over an hour, and then she took us on a tour of the school that lasted for another couple hours. That was a lot of fun. It was neat.
Did you go with that one?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we're going to go back to Wilson tomorrow. They're having a Black History program, and we thought it would just be interesting to go back to the schools and see what they're doing.
Is it on that list?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Must be something they added then.
Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
It
Oh,
is?
is it?
Biggest day, right? The center. 9
Uh,
a.m., 12:45, 2 p.m. in the auditorium. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those
They-
are the times they told me. 9, 10, 20, and 12:38. I don't know.
10, 20, 12:30.
But we're going to the 9 o'clock anyway. And we were thinking about meeting with another teacher at Wilson, Mr. Johnson, not as much to talk about formal education, but he works at the Youth Opportunity Center. And when we talked to him a little bit on Friday, when Mrs. Williams was giving us the tour of the school, he talked a lot about family and about...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Unit 81, go ahead. Thank you. 81, Unit 65. A negative, probably around the dock area. Let me see if I can get back. 81 to Unit 48.
The numbers are confusing.
82.
Did she say her 20 is she at the back loading dock area? Ten four. Thank you. Gary, I'm still at 1252. If you don't mind, please give me a call. Yeah. Thank you, sir. 81 clear. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I overlapped two meetings because of the fact she's coming from Indianapolis to take care of some things, so I'm trying to get both of them. Well, Mr. Johnson is a transplant here. Yeah, he's from Tennessee, down Clarksdale. You know, he's from Tennessee, so he really don't know very much about it. You know.
Yeah, we were going to ask him mostly about the Youth Opportunity Center. He
Yeah.
talked a lot about family and like informal kind of training, like just like bringing up kids, and he does a lot of what he calls reparenting, because a lot of the kids that he works with at the Youth Opportunity Center are from broken homes, and so he has to try to instill the values that he sees as important in them because they didn't get it at home. And so we mostly wanted to talk to him about that, not
Yeah.
about like his education or his teaching.
Yeah,
So.
and he normally do the chaplaincy for the jails sometimes too. You know, he go up there and talk to the prisoners, the ones that's in lockdown. So, what's wrong?
I don't like Mr. Johnson. I've come across them with some scholars, and they just bumped heads one too many times.
Yeah, and I can understand that too. That's
He
why.
seems really
That's
expressive, but
yeah. That's why. I mean, we can't go on the fly. We need to turn that off. We're gonna let you talk. Megan J. Hey, Gary. Gary, you with me? Oh, you find her? Okay, she's around there somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She's at the desk. Here's what happened. I forgot I had some people in my office. I'm going to get there as soon as I can, as soon as I can get rid of them. All right. Bye. Okay. Is that still on?
we can.
Yeah.
All right. So just use wisdom. Okay, and so you got Mr. Johnson lined up, and who else do we have?
Dr. Abrams on Friday afternoon.
You got you made an agreement with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a part of our family too, so he's good. Yeah. Okay, and that's a part of the educational family. You know, more than them, you got Dr. O'Neill. I mean, you got so many other people. You got some people who did not get any education at all. We want to make sure we get them, that they still right here with zero can't read or write. We want to make sure we interview some of them and what hampered them from getting, or do you hear what I'm saying? You know, they may not have been born here, but they here and grew up under the system. They in their 80s, and you know what I'm saying? They'd be able to talk to you. So we want to make sure that we reach everybody. You know, I think everybody has their own story. And everybody has come down their own journey. We want to make sure that we live a part of that history there. Okay. I have not seen Eric, anyone like that. But I am going as much as I can to all the things in which I can attend, so that I can be abreast of what's going on around us as well. And in fact, when time permits, I'm going to come out to the Chesterman Conference Center with you guys. Maybe have a class of that with you too. Okay. So we got Mr. Johnson. Who else we got?
So far for the rest of the week, we just have Mr. Johnson and Dr. Abram, and then the Goodalls tonight. And that's it so far. We were supposed to talk to Phyllis Bartleson this week, well, Monday, but then we had all that snow and it was President's Day, and so I called and left a message. She has been out of town because she was expecting a new grandbaby, and so I called her both at home and at work and didn't get anybody, and so I'm guessing that she didn't get back. I'm not sure where I think it's her daughter lives, or maybe it's her son, I don't remember. I'm not sure where they live, but I'm guessing that she didn't get back into town. So I'm going to call her again today and see if we can set something up for her, like early next week. We have started, well, we're supposed to start writing this week, start writing our chapters already, like our outlines are due tomorrow. So we were kind of wondering if we can overlap our age groups a little bit in our interviewing and maybe start talking to,
Middle age.
yeah, like while we're still doing some of the older people, like can we talk to Dr. Foster sometime?
And get into the South Side and follow some teachers around.
Okay.
I mean, we still want to do the older people, but it's just so that as we start the writing process, we have a better idea of more people's perspectives, so that then we can keep going.
When do you want to go to Muncie South Side?
This week? No. Oh, we have our tour on Tuesday in class.
Okay.
We could do morning.
Yeah, Friday, no. On Friday
Friday's
morning,
out.
no.
Yeah.
Well, what needs to happen is, all you have to do is call me. You email me, and I'll fix you up with Mr. Gorns out there, the vice president, not vice president, assistant principal at Muncie Southside, and he'll take care of you. But you know,
Monday
morning.
Okay.
Monday morning, let me
Double check.
okay, yeah, let me make myself a note of that. And then you make sure you email me, because I got to call him and make let him know, so he won't be in the dark about this matter. And we can just go from there. Okay? That's Mr. Gorns.
No, but I can call you if you are.
Okay? Okay, how younger people do you want to do? You want to do some grade school people or what?
Sure.
Okay, let's see, Mary Dollison, if you want to start doing some, Mary Dollison, she's at Motivate Our Minds.
I've never seen her there. We've been there for what, 3 or 4 times?
Okay, do you know she has another program too? She's working with, you know what Longfellow Elementary School is?
Yeah.
Then if you're coming back east, I mean you're going west, you see the Munciana homes on that one side. Right across the street is an old brick building, light-skinned brick building. Light-skinned. I mean, help me somebody. I'm trying to talk real fast. But there's a building there on Centennial. That's where she's at. That's where her office is. I went over there the other day. And I think that we can grab, talking to Mary Dollison will really enlighten you. I think she's born and raised, but she will give you some good. And then she have young kids there that she's dealing with, you know, that's needing some, or requiring some additional help in their learning abilities. She can help you with that too.
I think the Making a Home group have talked to her.
They're making a what now?
The Making a Home group, I think they've talked to her, so she's probably heard a little bit about the project.
Yeah. Okay, she's one. We can do some,
49 to 46.
see, I guess I'm structured. I was going to deal with all the, you know, the families as they together and how they raise their family. And then I was going to come on down to the middle age. And you'll be able to see how things start, you know, anticipate. I mean, everything just start falling apart. You know what I'm saying? but there was structure. There was might. There was a whole lot of strength in the elderly people and how they did it. I mean, you know, it's talking about it takes a village.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving you a part of that existing village.
Yeah.
And how it's coming down right now. He's been married 3 or 4 times, and these are some factors what contribute to the reason why we have gotten to where we at now.
Yeah.
The values and immorality and all that stuff have just fell by the side. I mean, just fell along the way. So I was trying to get that, but if we want to jump down,
I think that is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
huh?
I think that is a good way to do it. I'm just worried about, you know, not understanding everybody's perspective and then getting to the end of it and be like, I was wrong about something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know,
But I do want to get that.
Well, when I was looking at 3 months, I said, well, we can do it within the 3 months, you know. But, you know, then again, if you're going to have to start writing stuff now.
Here's our outline.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we started like a rough draft, and right after this, we're gonna kind of clean it up and go to the archives. But our title or something around our main theme is going to be talking about family, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Things that were mentioned that caught our eye was freedom, attitudes, values, and manners, and then religion. And we're under freedom. We're going to talk about the discipline, and we had a quote from the Stevens of what he said about the discipline, and also after school activities, the past and the present. How then it does a lot with in school or you know, leaving the school and going to like the church and have different types of things. Where nowadays after school activities consist of basketball, Nintendos, and things like that.
Yeah.
Attitudes, behaviors, teachers towards parents or teacher, then values, self-respect of themselves, and then also of a respect they have for the parents have for the teachers. Communication. We have a couple of quotes from the Williams and the Stigler, and then symbolization of your very first suit. How nowadays children are taking advantage of a lot of different like clothing. We're now back when I want to say. Their very first suit was kind of like their graduation gift, saying, you know, you're a man now, or, you know, something like that. Where nowadays, you know, it doesn't mean anything.
Education meant a lot, and then like the symbol meant a lot too.
And then we're gonna, you know, we're gonna finalize, you know, end up with religion views, something kind of we just toss out at ourselves, and then religion, how it was, there were back 20s or whatever, the YMCA came into the schools and had Bible studies, and how they started every day with a prayer. Where did that go to? Why we have it now? You know, why when it back in the 1920s, everything, like I said, was structured and everything was strong. And then once you start taking out things like discipline and freedom and religion, we
like
go
where
chaos.
people get their religious training now. And
Yeah.
a lot of people in their interviews have talked about, like, religion comes up over and over again when we're talking about education.
Religion coming in.
Yeah, which I think is really interesting.
They
talking about
overlap
like,
each other.
yeah, which is really neat. I think.
But and then a lot of it though is coming from them, the parents themselves, you know, bringing it to the child and not of course doing with the schools.
Yeah.
So, and we were just talking about also how Carrie's looking at it as from like a culture, socialization type area, where I'm looking more of education, which kind of brings us together even more.
Formal education and informal education, like the different things that are important to learn.
And from the families and then minds, it's just from things we should learn in school. So, but that's kind of our outline. And we're going to start it off with an introduction, talking about the struggles with the black teachers trying to get into the school systems, and where we are now, and then kind of at the end, or talk about the curriculum, what's important to. That's what we was going to go to archives to look up Pearlie's thing, talking about the different minority literature or minority history, something like that. It was some classes that 19 whatever they had to take. It was a part of the core where now we don't have it. And it was just kind of like, well, you know, why was that important then and not important now? And then we're just going to sign it up and then bring it on to Making a Home, which is right after us. Oh, no, they're before us. And then conclude with using leisure, kind of bring, because they're after the chapter after us.
Well, that sounds good. Now we got an outline. You guys got to kind of help me stay on course because I can't read your mind, so that we can maintain a balance here. I'm going at it a different, you know. I guess you can see which way I'm going at it. I'm starting with the elderly people first because I mean, they're the ones who lived through it, you know. And then I'm just coming on down to where we at now. But I can understand if we're going to write the book, we need to get some input of the young people from the young people right now. I mentioned Mary Dollison. Then also, you know, Robert Foster. You know, he lived right next door to me. So he'd be a great one.
Did we get with him? Yeah, that was our next thing on our list. Foster?
Foster.
Okay, I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, Robert Foster. And if you heard of, he's married to the woman that runs the Muncie Time. B. Moulton Foster.
Shut up. I didn't make the connection.
You didn't?
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know B.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I
Okay.
didn't make that connection. Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll help out too. He's a homegrown, born and raised guy right here, and he went through the system. At one time, he was the president. He was the, you know, Dr. V over at the Student Minority House. Virgil. He had that job.
Oh.
Dr.
He's
Foster.
new. Virgil's like maybe 2 years old?
Yeah,
Okay.
but Dr. Foster had that job years ago before he retired.
I wonder if I know him.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we do have a lot that we can chew on right now. We have a lot of different areas we can go. I wanted to throw this right here. For education, the Muncie Area Careers Center Student Advisory Committee has selected the, well, anyway, let me go to this. Thursday, February 13th. Is this too late?
13th, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the 19th.
Yeah. Gosh, well, that's Thursday, last Thursday, wasn't it?
I think Anna and Michelle went to that.
Yeah, did they?
Yeah.
Okay, how, did they?
What did we go to that night? I don't know. We had a different event that night, and so we couldn't go
Couldn't go?
to that one.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they went.
Yeah.
Maintenance check, how may I help you? Speaking. Oh, how you doing?
No, oh, you had the, I had the, oh, you had the thing.
Right.
That's why they were picking it.
I had a meeting.
Oh, yeah, so you working for, you got a job down here
ended
now,
up
huh?
going to. Did I tell you about that?
No.
I was walking in, and I could see through the front
Okay.
window everybody that was in there, and they were all white, so I just didn't go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was too late at that point to go ahead over to that. But because that was started like half an hour earlier.
What's that? Okay.
Well,
Oh, did you get to talk to Dolores and see?
okay, my office is in
I called her,
Studio
didn't get an
West,
answer, so I
but
was gonna call her back
all
today.
my mailing goes to La Follette.
Shorty?
Yeah, you go, yeah, N10 in La Follette. Uh-huh, right.
Shacker and Ross go to Woodworth, is that not correct?
Well, that's correct. I thought the president wanted to give me a raise or something.
Oh.
Put them in your shop.
I didn't make the
Okay,
connection.
do you ever go to the trustee meetings?
Okay.
You don't? Okay. Okay. Well, anyway. You tell him I said hello.
I'm gonna email.
Bye.
Do you want to get together tonight and finish up our outline? Like,
Sure, yeah. Actually, after we do good off, if we don't get it done at the library.
oh yeah, I forgot. So we're gonna be doing over at the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably get it done at the library since we have our main idea.
This is a quick meeting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's okay.
What else you guys want to do? I know.
Everything.
Everything, huh?